Today we're going to take a closer look at how I attach my drone controller to my handlebars. For the last year or so, I've been riding around with a custom QuadLock mount onto my handlebars that was attached to the upper bar clamp from Perun Moto. And this has been a cheap and easy solution to attach the drone controller to my handlebars when I was out riding and I had to take up and down my drone all the time. And I got a lot of questions from you guys how I did it, how I set it up and whatever. But I was not quite happy with this solution because every time I tried to attach the controller, I was missing the alignment from the locking mechanism on the handlebars. So it was really, I always struggled to attach the controller in the correct way. And I can't tell you how many times I thought I had it locked in, but it was kind of loose on the end. So it almost went off the bike when I was starting riding. So this was a solution that I could not recommend. And I noticed that my camera was starting to shake a little bit when I traded it in for a new iPhone this year. I did take a look at QuadLock's vibration damper thing, but I found it to be really bulky. And if you mount it a little bit on the angle, I feel like it's leaning on one of the cushions, so it doesn't provide a good vibration cushion for the controller or the mobile phone. I really hate the way you have to lock in the unit every time on QuadLocks, so yeah. I'm not going to spend too much time bashing QuadLock, but it's safe to say I'm not happy with that solution. So I come across a friend of mine who had the mounts from PeakDesign, and that completely blew my mind. It's just a magnet mount that it just click in. It's just it just blew my mind when I saw it the first time. And I've been using PeakDesign products for years now, especially the capture plate that I have to secure my camera on my chest when I'm riding around, and the small red anchor points you can see on the side of my camera or attached to a sling around my neck. Let's go over to the table and see what I got. I'm just really impressed by how well they pack this thing. It reminds me a lot of Apple. I'm an Apple guy myself, so I can see the resemblance to their products and how Apple pack their stuff. The most important part of this system is the motorcycle bar mount from PeakDesign. It's an easy clamp-on connection you put on your handlebars, and it has a built-in vibration cushion that is absolutely genius. And I really like the magnetic connection alongside with the secure pins on each side. With this, I also got the universal adapter for my drone controller. That fits perfectly in the grooves behind on the drone controller. And I got the everyday loop case for my mobile phone as well. I'm not a huge fan of riding around with my mobile phone on my handlebars, but this will make it much easier for me to try out Roadbook and get my mobile phone to navigate through that. And in the same order, I got the mobile tripod because I like to have my phone in front of me. Yeah. So that is just for my personal need. I really love that it has lifetime guarantee on all their products as well. So you inside every box, you get a little note. You just scan with your camera on your mobile phone and you get directed directly to the web page where you can put in your information and you can register the product, and then you have lifetime warranty. Let's take it out on the bike and mount it and see how well it fits on the handlebar. And now for the most important test, drone controller. Haha. One hand. And I just need to point out, this is not the intended use by PeakDesign. So this is a chance I am willing to take, because when I measured my drone controller, that's approximately 100 gram more than my iPhone. So I think that it's probably in the same ballpark as iPhone Max. But when you pair the controller with the mobile phone at the same time, I'm not sure if the vibration cushion works as it intended or whatever. That's just a risk I'm willing to take to see if this works for my needs. And so far it's been working flawlessly when I'm out riding with the controller and phone attached at the same time. You can see it in the footage that it vibrates and move around. So I'm quite happy with this solution compared to other setups I had. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive than other setups, but that doesn't matter for me. For me, the most important thing is a easy solution that works, that isn't too much of a hassle. And just to take down the controller and bring up your phone, attach that again, it just works so flawlessly and so seamlessly. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with this solution. As you can see online, there's a lot of people using these mounts on their bikes with no issues, so I'm pretty confident that this won't be an issue with this mount either. And some would probably argue that the lack of wireless charging is a deal breaker, but for me that is not an issue, because yeah, I frankly don't have use for it. But I can understand this is vital for some of you. But yeah, I think that is all I got for you guys today. So take care, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.